The dumbest part of the anti-Trump resistance, if that can be differentiated, is the hysterical reaction to every single thing he does, even normal things that everyone else does. There is measurable outrage from the left when the president does or says the same things that everyone else who has ever held a position did. This latest freak out is because Trump has a button in his office that will summon a White House staff member. Spoiler alert, that button existed way before Trump and his predecessors, including Obama, have used it. This all starts out with an AP profile of Trump's first 100 days in office. Buried deep in the piece is this shocking revelation. A man accustomed to wealth and its trappings, Trump has embraced life in the executive mansion, often regaling guests with trivia about the historic decor. With the push of a red button placed on the Resolute desk that presidents have used for decades, a White House butler soon arrived with a Coke for the president. Could Trump be any more of a rich elitist? Where does he get off having staff that bring him refreshing drinks? I kid, but the New York Times national security editor, Amy Fiscus, was beside herself when she sent out this tweet. Trump has a button on his desk he can press and a butler brings him a Coke, wrote Fiscus with a screenshot of the offending passage. Not to be outraged, Esquire magazine picked up on this and made this a headline. The President of the United States has a button that he presses so a butler delivers him a Coke. Followed by this: the red button is on the Resolute desk. This is not a joke. What does the mysterious red button do? It allows him an access to a Coke at all times, brought by a trusty butler. Yes, seriously. I'm glad they mentioned that it wasn't a joke because sane people might think it is funny to freak out over something this insignificant. Esquire tried to curb its outrage by noting, at least it's not Pepsi, I guess, right? You know, because as awful as Trump is, Pepsi is worse because they tried to culturally appropriate Black Lives Matter with that Kendall Jenner ad. The impression the NYT and Esquire are trying to give with their faux outrage is that Trump is some kind of monarch who has servants waiting on him hand and foot. The fact that the line for the AP article they are quoting says that presidents have used this red button for decades shows you how insane the liberal media is when it comes to Trump. Or maybe they are onto something. I did a little digging and found out that President Trump lives in a big mansion with tons of security, is driven around in a fancy bulletproof limo, and flies on a private jet. Everyone knows that Obama drove his own 1992 Ford Fiesta, lived in a Motel 6, and took a Greyhound bus to his budget Hawaiian vacations. To get more juicy news like this, check out and like our Facebook page. Please share the story on Facebook and tell us what you think because we want to hear your voice. Downtrend has helped contribute to this report. Please help our channel by donating today. The PayPal link is in the comment box down below. It's News Exposed signing off.